This one you can take to the where is this one? This is the video, right? You can remove this one. Even you can remove the your completely this one. Often after sorry also yeah, you can remove that device itself. It's coming from here. This is not required.
Or we can remove it.
Yeah. Give me that last one.
Apricot.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, everyone. We will begin in 5 minutes. Just a reminder. Everyone, carry on.
Which one you put it? Oh, this one. Capture time. 3. Just check that one more bigger. Just
After saving with customized car insurance from Liberty Mutual, I customize everything. Marco's backpack.
Hello, everyone. We will be beginning in 5 minutes, so please take your seats. Just a reminder that there's no food or drink allowed in the auditorium, except for water bottles. Thank you. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to the Nrityarpana of Mahika and Ritika Kalyanakoti. We will now begin our program. Please take your seats, sit back, and enjoy. We will start by reciting the Dhyana Shloka, a prayer traditionally said in praise of Shiva before one starts dancing. Its meaning is as follows. We bow to him, the benevolent one, whose limbs are the universe, whose song and poetry are the essence of all languages, whose ornaments are the moon and the stars. Angikam bhuvanam yasya, vachikam sarvavangmayam, aharyam chandrataradi, tam numaha satvikam shivam. Bharatanatyam originates from Lord Shiva himself, the Lord of Dance. It can be classified under Nritta and Nritya, which together make up Natyam. Nritta means pure dance or laya, a presentation of rhythm through graceful movement of the body. It is essential to complement the mood and composition of the dance, but does not stress facial expressions or abhinaya. Nritya consists of simple footwork and abhinaya, and brings rasa, or emotion, into the dance. Natya pairs the laya and abhinaya together to tell a story through dance. These three classifications are the pillars on which the art form is built. Bharatanatyam is a sacred art and is the oldest codified style of classical dance in India. It is rooted in Hinduism, predominantly telling stories from Hindu mythology or conveying messages present in mythological stories. Bharatanatyam is intended to provide both spiritual and aesthetic satisfaction to the audience. The Natya Shastra says, Yato hastas tato drishtihi, yato drishtis tato manaha, yato manas tato bhavaha, yato bhavas tato rasaha. Which means, where the hand is, eyes should follow. Where the eyes are, the mind will follow. Where the mind is, the expression will follow. And where there is expression, the emotion manifests. Every Bharatanatyam dancer must not only perform via rote memory, but must imbibe the meaning of the dance and internalize it to convey emotions. Every dancer must start to incorporate these Natya Shastra prescriptions from their very first dance class until it becomes part of the muscle and mind memory. It takes many years of training to come to a point where the dancer is able to perform a full recital. Today, Mahika and Ritika will demonstrate their understanding of rasa and laya as they present before you and test their dedication to this beautiful art form. This performance marks a significant milestone in their dance journey. Moving forward, Their definition and presentation of Bharatanatyam will evolve as they navigate the culture, traditions, stories, and their interpretation of what they've been taught by their gurus and their environment. Mahika and Ritika's artistic maturity will be elevated to a higher plane as they perform their margam or repertoire today. At this point, let me introduce myself. My name is Snigdha, and I will be your MC for the evening. I'm a dancer as well and a student of Akila Auntie. When I was doing my Arangecham a few years ago, Mahika and Ritika were in charge of handling the lighting for me, and what a fantastic job they did. They were so diligent with taking notes on each dance, attending multiple rehearsals, and the job they executed on the day was flawless. So it gives me great pleasure to be able to be involved and share this day with Mahika, Ritika, and with you all, one filled with divine dance and music. Before we begin tonight's program, there are a few house rules. Please silence all cell phones and other electronic devices. No flash photography or videography of the performance is permitted. Kindly refrain from exiting and entering the auditorium during a performance, and if needed, wait until the end of an item to exit. Please keep children in their seats and maintain silence throughout the program, as it is respectful to the artists and their efforts. If you're unable to quiet your child during a performance, please take them out of the auditorium. If you feel any COVID symptoms, like excessive cough, sore throat, dizziness, nausea, fever, or chills, please remove yourself from the auditorium. We kindly request everyone to keep their masks on as much as possible to prevent any potential spread of COVID. Finally, please be sure to take any items such as water bottles, tissues, and personal belongings with you when you leave the auditorium. Thank you. The Nrityarpana will now begin with an invocation to Lord Ganesha, as is customary in Hindu cultural celebrations.
Thank you.
with a Mallari, in which they pay obeisance to Lord Ganesha. Mallari is usually played when the presiding deity of a temple is taken in a procession called Purapadu, where the deity, decorated with jewels and garlands, is brought near the What an absolutely mesmerizing performance. The visual architecture was so meticulously executed by them both. The next piece will be performed as a solo by Mahika. Before we begin, I'd like to give you a little insight into this impressive budding artist. Mahika is a class of 2022 graduate from Bridgewater Raritan High School and will be attending the University of Pennsylvania, majoring in computer science and mathematics for her undergraduate degree. Her list of academic achievements and extracurriculars goes on, but to name just a few, she was the president of the BRHS Key Club and also a distinguished officer of the New Jersey Key Club, focusing on community service opportunities. She also gave back to the community by tutoring other high schoolers for SAT prep for more than a year. She served as the vice president of the BRHS Coding Club and co-founded the Political and Social Awareness, or PSA, Club at BRHS, where they hosted House Representative Tom Malinowski for a panel discussion. Despite being involved in so many activities, she found time for the past 2 summers to continue learning. In the summer of 2021, she attended the Princeton University summer program on contemporary social issues, where they discussed activism in the context of modern politics. She followed up this summer, 2022, with another program, the Quantum Physics and Quantum Computing program at Rutgers, which she just finished up while also preparing for this Nirtyarpana. But wait, that's not all. She's equally skilled in the arts as she is in academics and social sciences. She has learned Carnatic music from Guru Srimati Usha Akella for 13 years, during which time she received a Sampada Junior Certificate in Practical and Theoretical Knowledge from the University of Silicon Andhra, affiliated with the reputed and widely respected National Assessment and Accreditation Certified institution, Potti Sri Ramalu Telugu University. While learning Carnatic music, she also took piano lessons for 13 years and violin lessons for 8 years from Ms. Colette Adams, and also participated in school orchestras. Keep in mind that Mahika accomplished all of this while still learning Bharatanatyam dance from Guru Srimati Akhila Rao for 13 years and has voluntarily taught several dance batches herself for the past 2 years. She's participated in dance performances and competitions by NJNS, the Hindu Students' Council, and attended workshops by renowned dancers such as Rama Vaidyanathan and Indira Kadambi. She has also attended Nadyamangam workshops with mridangists from the tri-state area like Bala Skandan and Kavi Srinivasa Raghavan. Of course, the love she has for her friends and family knows no bounds. She wishes she could spend all her time spending time with and helping those closest to her. I know you all must be as impressed as I have been watching Mahika grow into the most stellar, hardworking, yet humble person that she is today. Mahika will now be performing the Jati Swaram, a pure dance presentation where melodious swaras, musical notes, are choreographed into beautiful nritta sequences, or jatis. The Jati Swaram is set to a particular melody, ragam, and beat count, talam. Jati Swarams are made up of sequences of Sollakattu with a pallavi, an anupallavi, and one more charanams. They do not include sahitya or lines of poetry because this dance is pure nritta. The essence of this piece shines through the beauty of the ragam, talam, and agility of the dancer to evoke a sense of harmony and excitement in the hearts of the audience. The nature of this piece lends itself to crisp footwork and graceful postures and movements, or Ankashruti. Rendered to perfection by composer Lal Gudi Jayaraman in Ragam Rasika Priya and Talam Adi, let us witness the sharp lines and careful practice that Mahika has poured into this piece.
Goodbye.
Wow, Mahika made that look super easy, but let me tell you from experience that it definitely was not. What an energetically rendered Jatiswaram. The next piece, to be performed as a solo by Ritika, praises the virtues of the Parashakti, the form of primordial energy, who does not answer to anyone and who fears none. The Kali, who dances in the golden halls of Chidambaram. This Kriti describes her as one half of Lord Shiva himself, referring to his Ardhanarishwara form. She's considered to be the force behind Lord Vishnu taking several animal forms to protect the beings of this universe. The Sanchari describes how she destroyed the demon Raktabijasura, whom no one could overcome because of his many boons. Every drop of blood that fell from his body revived him into a new being, and he was inconquerable. The Divine Mother, with ultimate compassion towards her creations, takes the form of Kali to battle the evil force of the demon, and prevails over him by capturing his blood and not making it drop to the earth to rejuvenate. This item is performed in lieu of a shabdam and marks the introduction of Abhinaya into the marka, preparing the dancer to utilize both pure dance, nritta, as well as facial expressions to tell a story. Yarukkum Adangada Neeli, a Tamil composition of Harikesha Nallur Muttaya Bhagavatar, is set to Ragam Abogi and Talam Adi. Sit back and enjoy as we watch Ritika dominate the stage as Kali.
யாருக்கும் அடங்காத நீதி, 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 பொன்னம்பலத்தில் ஆடிய காளி, யாருக்கும் அடங்காத நீதி, பொன்னம்பலத்தில் ஆடிய காளி, யாருக்கும் அடங்காத நீதி, பொன்னம்பலத்தில் ஆடிய காளி, யாருக்கும் அடங்காத நீதி. அடங்கிய தாயே மாறும் வேதங்களாலும் அறியாதமாயே, மாறும் வேதங்களாலும் அறியாதமாயே, யாருக்கும் அடங்காத
The ferocious yet compassionate nature of Shakti really shone through. Hats off to you, Ritika. Before I move on to the next piece, I'd like to tell you a little more about Ritika as she and Mahika prepare. Like sister, Ritika too has a laundry list of impressive accomplishments that I can't wait to share with you. She's entering her senior year of high school at BRHS as one of the top students in her grade, set to graduate in 2023. While having taken a full roster of AP and honors classes throughout high school and acing them all, Ritika too has involved herself in countless clubs, extracurriculars, and hobbies. Ritika is the other co-founder of the PSA Club along with Mahika, which has hosted Representative Tom Malinowski, no small feat. She served as the president of the club since her sophomore year and will continue to do so, enabling community service activities and providing political education to over 130 registered student members. She's also been involved in the BRHS Key Club, the community service-oriented club, since her freshman year of high school, and will serve as the treasurer in her senior year. As a member of the Girls Learn International Club, Ritika has led political presentations and helped to fundraise $1,000 for red light districts in India. She's led several other community services, like helping with food, clothing, and Christmas gift drives, or tutoring young children in Python. She's also been a Girl Scout for many years, during which time she earned her Bronze Award by building a garden for preschoolers along with her troop. Evidently, community service is near and dear to Ritika's heart and isn't something that she plans to stop anytime soon. She's involved in still more extracurriculars through school, such as Model UN and BRHS Dear Asian Youth, which hosts political and cultural discussions about the Asian experience in America. Her academic accomplishments are highly competitive. Not only is she also part of the National Honor Society and the National Latin Society, she's also an AP scholar with distinction, and she completed 2 college-level summer courses and an advanced seminar in the summer of 2021 at Princeton University's Webb Dubois Scholars Summer Institute. Of course, Ritika's strengths too are multifaceted, as she somehow found time to participate in other hobbies and skills of hers, while also beginning to earn money in her spare time. Ritika is a skilled Carnatic singer as well, having learned for 12 years from Guru Srimati Usha Akela, and having also received a junior certificate degree from the Sampada program. Her musical skills expand to the flute as well as piano, having learned for 12 years, during which time she gave several recitals and examinations, such as the one conducted by the Royal Conservatory of Music. She has been selected for honors concerts after the piano teacher's forum evaluation on multiple occasions, and has participated in monster concert recitals where more than 10 pianos are played by more than 20 people, playing the same duet at the same time. Of course, Ritika has also been learning Bharatanatyam dance from Guru Srimati Akila Rao for 12 years and has taught dance batches over the past 2 years alongside Mahika. She has won the New Jersey Natya Sangam competition twice and placed as a finalist in the National Hindu Students Competition, not to mention all the temple performances she has graciously lended her talent to. She has attended several dance workshops along with Mahika, including those led by Rama Vaidyanathan, Indira Kadambi, and other gurus, Nadamangam workshops, all immersing herself in theory and practice to hone her passion for dance into what you witnessed today. The possibilities are endless for Ritika, so whatever her future ambitions may be, I'm positive that with her determination and self-explanatory track record, she will have no problems achieving her dreams. We will now begin the longest and the most demanding dance in a Bharatanatyam recital, the centerpiece of the Margam, the Varnam. Varnam in Tamil literally means a range of colors. It is a colorful piece because it combines the three main aspects of Bharatanatyam that we discussed before. After completing the Allaripu, Jatiswaram, and Kriti, the dancers are now ready to take on the challenge of the Varnam. This piece is a mark of the dancer's competence and skill as it tests their expertise in footwork, facial expression, and imagination, while on a practical level, it also tests their memory and stamina. All Varnams consists of Sahityams as well as Swarams to allow for both Abhinaya and Laya. This Varnam, composed by Papanasam Shivan in Ragam Natakurinji and Thalam Adi, is dedicated to Lord Shiva. The dance revolves around devotion and love, Shringara Rasa, and specifically Bhakti Shringara, which depicts the different forms of love one can have towards God. It's believed that the ultimate love of a human is towards God, and the human soul longs for its union with the Creator. As we move through the Varnam, Mahika and Ritika will perform sancharis, or poetic stanzas, that depicts different stories or sentiments. The choreography is both interpretative as well as story-based. The beginning of the Varnam depicts the Naika, or heroine, addressing Lord Shiva. O Lord Ardhanarishwara, the entire world knows that I'm yours to command. I assume you know this as well, so please come here without delay and bless me with your grace. Then she goes on to say, O Lord, I assumed that the sole purpose of my life was to drown myself in the nectar of your sweet name, to be consumed by it. I yearned to just glimpse a view of your dancing feet. Here, we will see a sanchari depicting the story of Nandanar, who, on account of his caste, was not allowed in the temple to worship Lord Shiva. With Nandi blocking the view of Lord Shiva, Nandanar is distraught and begs Shiva to allow him to view his divine dance. Moved by his devotion, Shiva makes Nandi move, thus granting Nandanar darshan of the cosmic dance. The Varnam goes on to depict his cosmic dance, saying, As you, Shiva, dance in Chidambaram, the crescent moon in your matted locks, the divine river Ganga that you bear on your head, and the snake that is wrapped around your neck, all sway along with you as you adorn a loving smile. The Varnam concludes with the Naika genuinely in love with Lord Shiva, chanting his name constantly, a lesson in devotion to all of us. Let us immerse ourselves as we watch Mahika and Ritika bring the story to life with their dance.
Oh No தேவா கண்ணகை தவழிதழில் அழகையும் கடை கண்ணழகையும் கண்ட மறுபடையை செஞ்சடை கோருடை மதரஜனடையை இவளை ஆண்டரும் கண்ணகை தவழிதழில் அழகையும் கடை கண்ணழகையும் கண்ட மறுபடையை செஞ்சடை கோருடை மதரஜனடையை
I am truly moved by the way they brought forth the Abhinaya in this piece. I felt as though I could see Shiva himself dancing on stage as he was being depicted. Absolutely fantastic job to both of you. Please join me in giving them another big round of applause. As Mahika and Ritika prepare for the second leg of the performance, there are some people here who would like to say a few words about them. First up, we have a few girls who have been in the same dance batch as Mahika and Ritika for many years, Shruti Marichetti and Vibha Srinivasan. Shruti is a rising freshman at the University of Maryland, majoring in computer science, and learned dance from Akhilanti for more than 11 years before completing her Arangacham in the summer of 2021. She's not only involved with dance, but is also a singer, trained in Western, classical, and semi-classical Indian music. Vibha is a rising freshman at Princeton University and will be pursuing a degree in engineering. She learned from Akhilanti for 9 years before completing her Arangacham also in the summer of 2021. She's passionate about dance, but is also involved with Carnatic music, piano, painting, and volunteering initiatives that she has helped found. Shruti, Vibha, please go ahead.
From Apurva Nupura School of Dance, we are very honored to share a few words about the blossoming dancers tonight. Since we first started dancing as shy young girls, our tightly knit senior class has had the privilege of watching them both grow into the amazing dancers and young adults they are today. We're so incredibly proud of our favorite dancing sisters, and thank you all for coming out to wish them success in all of their future endeavors, both in and out of dance.
For over a decade, filled with memories both inside and outside of dance class, I've had
the opportunity to get to know the beautiful humans Mahika and Ritika are. They inspire me and the rest of the dance girls every single day with their resilience, intelligence, and pure hearts. Mahika is incredibly dedicated, hardworking, and responsible, complemented perfectly by Ritika's determination, natural humor, and passion. Through all the obstacles life has thrown their way, they have remained strong with unwavering spirits, determined to succeed. Mahika is truly the backbone of our friend group and our dance class. Since I first joined, I was in awe of how she kept up with the older batches and her elegant, effortless moves, which only improved with time and practice. Mahika is the definition of a genuine friend, always there to listen to us and guide us through our lives and hype us up on every important day. She's so talented in everything she does, yet so humble. I cherish all of her birthday surprises and appreciate her impeccable music taste. She expertly coordinates any dance batch events and is always there to help us edit our essays. Ritika is the loyal, funny, and charming gem of our dance group. Her well-timed remarks always put a smile on my face, and I love her sarcasm. Over the past few years, I've been able to watch Ritika flourish as a dancer and could not be more proud of her for her continuous effort and self-improvement can be seen with each and every performance. Be protective of those she loves.
Dance isn't the only thing they excel at. Along with dance, they juggle many other things on their plate, as you may have heard, including starting their own school club called PSA and many other initiatives. This is just one instance of the positive impact that their tremendous drive, dedication, and passion has on the lives of those around them. They are vital members of our dance class and dance school itself. From patiently dedicating endless hours to mentoring younger students to helping the senior batch students themselves, Mahika and Ritika are role models to students of all ages. Aside from all this, they are still able to shine in bhakti class, piano, AP courses, and many other commitments. Vibha and I have also had the joy of helping them during their countless practice sessions leading up to today's recital. You may think that the impeccable coordination you see in today's dances came with tremendous practice, but honestly, they both have always been this amazingly synchronized with their dances from the beginning. And I love how effortless they make it look. Watching them during rehearsals, they never fail to prove just how talented they are, and I'm sure you all can agree seeing their performance tonight. Dancing on stage for 3 hours really is no easy feat. I say this from experience. And dancing with another person is even harder. Despite so many obstacles and commitments, Mahika and Ritika have persevered and put in so much effort into making this event a success, and I think they deserve another round of applause for that.
Mahika and Ritika are our treasured sisters. Our group together has made countless unforgettable memories, from sleepovers to laughter-filled car rides, TikToks, and many more. And we will miss them deeply as we head on to the next chapters of our lives. We are so grateful to be a part of their journeys both in and out of dance.
Mahika and Ritika, thank you for giving us the gift of your friendship. We are, and always will be, incredibly proud of you both and cannot wait to cheer you on as you accomplish great things, both dance-related and otherwise, in your futures. We hope you enjoy the rest of this incredible performance and thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Shruti and Vibha. Next, we have Shruti Agarwal and Sanju Anand, a few friends of Mahika's. Shruti is Mahika's friend from high school. She can often be found learning TikTok dances with her and will be going to the University of Pennsylvania with her starting in the fall. We also have Sanju Anand, who has been Mahika's family friend since before they could speak and have been going to school together since 2nd grade, eventually also going to orchestra together. In Mahika's own words, she is her Tamil sister, twin flame, and hands down bestie. Please welcome Shruti and Sanju.
Before I got to know Mahika this year, I took her for a very studious, hardworking person. I first formally met her my sophomore year at my lunch table, except she wasn't really at my lunch table, but instead socially distanced from everyone else to do her homework. The Mahika I know now, I sometimes think the determined girl I met during sophomore year was a foreign species. Mahika has to be one of the biggest procrastinators that I know, yet somehow she always comes out on top. Her UPenn essays, in fact, were done at the 11th hour, and here we are. See, Mahika does well in everything, even when she's not trying. So when she actually does try, like for this dance recital, it's really amazing. The discipline needed to succeed in a performance of this caliber speaks volumes about her character. We got to know each other this year through the library group, which was a mutual friend group of ours. Through the frequent study sessions followed up by kava and mall runs, I got my first taste of senior year with Mahika. She was exactly the type of spontaneous, energetic, and inviting personality that I want to spend my time with. Before senior year, I would definitely consider myself a more closed-off person, but Mahika kind of taught me how to live in the moment. We then entered a dangerous period, which we coined the November phase. Mahika's Honda Pilot kind of became my second home at that point, and it was then that I realized how incredibly social of a person that she is, as I was being introduced to a new face practically every day. Despite her asserting that she's introverted, Mahika's able to strike up the most random conversations with people that she's barely known. I remember one time, the 3 girls in our physics class Lots of love to both of you. Congratulations again on a wonderful performance.
And now, I'd like to invite the stars of the show, Mahika and Ritika, to give their speech before we start the next dance.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். உங்கள் எல்லோரையும் எங்களுடைய நித்யார்ப்பணாவில் பார்த்ததில் மிகவும் சந்தோஷம். நீங்கள் எல்லோரும் இங்கே வந்து எங்களுக்கு ஆசீர்வாதம் தந்ததில் ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சி. மிகவும் நன்றி.
Welcome everyone. We are very happy to see you all at our dance performance this evening. We are so elated that you are here to give us your blessings.
We'd like to recognize and thank the people who made today possible. We apologize if you're not able to mention everyone.
First, we want to sincerely thank our dad for pouring his soul into this event. He spent tireless nights preparing for this, and we couldn't have done this performance without you. And of course, thank you Pati, Chitapa, and Chitti for your endless support and love through absolutely everything.
Akila Aunty, you've been much more than a teacher to us for the past 13 years. Thank you for treating us like your own, for teaching us everything we know about this art form, and for your unconditional love. Thank you for being our role model and #1 supporter. We are beyond grateful to be able to call you our dance guru, and we hope you know how much you've had an impact on us.
And Ms. Paulette, and the teachers here today, thank you for being here and giving us your guidance for countless years. You truly fostered our love for music, so thank you.
We want to thank each and every person from the Apurva Nupura Dance School family for your consistent support. Thank you to all of the families for offering your selfless help to set up. And to Sugantha Aunty, Vani Aunty, and Gayatri Aunty for your help in the green room. Special thanks to Sugantha Aunty for your help in the dress rehearsal, and Gayatri Aunty for all of your coordination in India.
We're also very grateful to present our dance recital in this auspicious venue.
Thank you, Akila. A hearty congratulations, Mahika Ritika, on your wonderful, wonderful abhinaya at this Nrityarpanam. Mani uncle and I, we are all so proud of you. What wonderful, beautiful abhinaya and your excellent performance. I have no words. I'm so proud of both of you, what you have done this evening. But I also want to recognize and share the facts, as already mentioned with the audience, on your dedication and your hard work, even in music. Passing the music exams, Sampada, music exams, it requires a lot of dedication and practice. You're doing so well. Hearty congratulations.
A couple of words, approach this from a slightly different space. Sri Adi Sankaracharya starts his Atmabodha with one very interesting verse. He goes, Tapovi Shina Papanam Santanam Vitaraginam Mumukshanam Apekshoyam Atmabodho Vidhiyate. Basically what he's saying is, for those who want moksha, how does one identify a person who wants moksha? Santanam Vitaraginam, Ragadvesha. desires, anything that distracts us. Using calmness of thought, you have reduced those. Now, how do you achieve that calmness? Tapovik Shrina Papana. When do we achieve peace and calmness inside us is when you reduce papa, which is all the mistakes we do, when we distract ourselves. And how does that happen? Only through tapas. Tapas over here is not meditation. Tapas is focus. Tapas is lighting that internal fire in such a fashion. Think about it as trying to walk up a step or stairs, and there's a fire below your feet. That fire will ensure that you keep walking up with zero distractions. The only thing you're doing is walking up. You're not looking back, you're not looking down, you're not stopping. That is the kind of dedication that any art form requires. That is the tapas that can produce afternoon of the quality we've seen over here today. And in the 13 years I have known them and I have seen them, every single moment I have seen, they have shown that focus, that dedication, that detail to attention in every little thing they do. I mean, we don't need to say their dance speaks volumes. I mean, the coordination between the two sisters, it's like two souls with one heart. So, two bodies with one soul working together. It was beautiful, it was fascinating, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Congratulations. And before we go there though, a word about the Guru. Without the guidance and the choice of pieces, making sure that the right item went to each one of them, and the right item went to those that they performed together. She played out their strengths for us, will be daughters to us, even as you go forward and keep achieving. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mani and Usha, for taking the time to come and grace this occasion and seeing how your students have blossomed. Really appreciate your support. You are the first Apurva Nupura family, by the way, and thank you for continuing to support all these years. Without you, it wouldn't be the same. Mahika and Ritika would like to pay their respects to Usha and Mani and give them an appreciation, the token of their appreciation.
Mahika and Ritika would now like to pay their respects to Guru Akhila Aunty. As we come to the end of our Margam, I'd like to thank Ranganko, Mahika, and Ritika for giving me the opportunity to guide everyone through the evening. The legends and histories we learn through this spiritual and demanding art form shape the lives of dancers and connoisseurs in profound ways. Mahika, Ritika, I hope that this is just the beginning of your self-discovery as dancers and storytellers. You are truly destined for greatness. We come to the final phase of today's performance with the Tilana and Mangalam. Tilanas are a short and crisp rhythmic composition containing solis like Dheem Nadir Dheem or Dheem Tanadi Tilana. The word Tilana is a euphonious combination of the syllables Ti, La, Na, and all Tilanas have that word woven into the lyrics. This is the penultimate piece in any Bharatanatyam repertoire, lending itself to invigorating choreography and fast-paced, thrilling music, exciting the dancers as well as the audience. It is predominantly a nritta piece, composed of korves or jati-like stanzas with intricate patterns and footwork. This is followed by a few lines of meaningful lyrics in the janam towards the end of the piece, to which the dancer will perform abhinaya. The composers enjoy the freedom to add the sahityam based on their favorite deity. This tilana blends rhythmic patterns and sculpturesque postures with melodious lyrics dedicated to Lord Rama to create a dazzling piece, and is composed by Dr. Nagavalli Nagaraj. Following the tilana, Mahika and Ritika will complete the margam with a mangalam. This is where the dancers offer their gratitude to Lord Nataraja, their guru, Mother Earth, and the audience for making the recital a success. They will be presenting the evergreen mangalam, Pavamana Suduru, composed by Tyagaraja in Ragam Saurashtra and Talam Adi. First, presenting Tilana in Ragam Subanish Ranjani and Talam Adi.
వసుమతి సుతనయా ప్రియామ కుసుమతమ సుధామ నిగామ వసుమతి సుతనయా ప్రియామ కుసుమతమ సుధామ నిగామ చక్రమణం కుశోమ వసుధామ విపుల ఫలవిలోమా నమ వసుమతి సుతనయా ప్రియామ కుసుమతమ సుధామ నిగామ
Mahika and Ritika's father, and Raghav Kalyanakoti, Mahika and Ritika's younger brother, to come to the stage and present their vote of thanks.
Good evening. I am Mahika Ritika's younger brother. First off, what a lovely and wonderful performance that was. Great job. Ever since I was 5, I would go to drop Mahika and Ritika at dance class every week, and I got to see their passion and hard work. Even through the pandemic, that passion to dance has stayed with them, practicing almost every day. I remember admiring their talent from such a young age. Their dedication to Bharatanatyam has always inspired me to find a talent of my own, It has been a pleasure to see the progress over these last 12 years. I hope all of you are having a nice evening and enjoyed the performance as much as I did. Thank you.
Hello everybody. It's been a great evening. I'm so proud. I cannot tell you how proud I'm grateful to each and every one of you for your love, for coming here this far away. It's at least a 1 hour drive to kind of get here for most people. After every such program that Guru Srimati Akhila Rao has done, I always wait because she's busy talking to the girls and other people that are coordinating, and I grab both her hands and say, awesome performance, Akhila. So even today, that's what I would like to say. Congratulations, Akhila. You, and you. I'm really, this is from the bottom of my heart, and this is not the first time I'm telling you. Right? It was very important for me, as a family, for us, to have my mother bless this function. She's 76 years old. The next big function for us, I think, is when Mahika gets married. And she'll be like 84, yeah, we will all be here, of course, right? So, and she'll be 84. So this was the perfect time to actually have such an event. And this could not have, we could not have expected any better than this. The venue is awesome, it's very divine. And thank you, Usha Garu and Mani Garu, for gracing the occasion, for being the chief guest today. And I have to also speak a few more words. I was told just 2 minutes, right, Mr. Bell, but I think I'll go a little bit more before the food comes over here. These teachers, the association with these schools and the teachers themselves and their families, and when I say families, it's not just them. They have siblings who are older to my children, and they learn a lot. They learn a lot of culture. They pretty much treat Akhila's house as a second home. Mahika has pretty much spent hours and hours of AP exam preps, school essay writing, college essay writings, and so many things at Akhila's basement, right? She has bonded so well with her children. Tata is very special to them. And for some reason, the best daddy jokes comes from Manju. But anyway, he's cool anyway. So thank you, Apurva, for everything you've been to them. Thank you, Ishan, as well. And thank you, Manju, as well. Usha and Uncle. That's my way of teasing it. So all these 12, 13 years that my children have got is what they have actually got is a certain level of discipline, which is going to carry through their lives, and complete credits to their teacher. One other teacher that we are very bonded with is Miss Colette Adams, their piano teacher. Unfortunately, she broke several pieces of her body, moving some 3 hours of whatever, vegetables or fruits, and I don't know, maybe she was doing some social service and that's why she could not be here. So we sorely miss her. So if you're watching us, I know you're watching us, thank you very much, Ms. Adams, for everything you've been to us. This relationships will continue. My mom broke down at least 3 or 4 times, happy tears, and it's because of you, Guru Srimati Akhila Rao. I won't take any much of your time. The food will arrive shortly. It will be a North Indian buffet. It will be arranged by the aisle, right by the entrance through which you enter. The dinner will be served in the same place where we have the seating. So allow us to actually prepare the seating. Give us some like 15-20 minutes. We'll take a break. During that break, you can have a photo opportunities at either the foyer or the temple area, stage, or the stage, while we work for you. So enjoy the food. Thank you very much. I hope you had a nice evening. And once again, thank you very much from all of our hearts. Thank you. well, I was going to thank, and I was having a list of people to thank, right? But then, my daughters did such a splendid job that I thought they already thanked all of them, but I too, first of all, before I forget, I do want to ask my, it's not been easy. It's not at all easy. They have a certain determination, and a lot of it comes from these gurus. They're very disciplined, and they motivate them. And I'm going back to the gurus, right? So I have a long list of people to thank, but I'm very, very proud of you. I'm super proud of you, no matter what you call me. Mahika and Ritika, I just love you both, and you have done it. You've really, really done it. You're going on the right track. Just be humble. Always be associated with this kind of a culture. You'll be doing great. People will love you. This is the kind of love you get if you have that kind of culture. That's it, right? So, with that said, I do want to thank Justin, the person that actually did the photo shoot, and all the pictures that you see is all his doing, right? I also want to thank AVR Sridhar and his team here who are doing the audio video here. Big thanks for you. I want to thank Mr. Rakesh Manila, who actually did designed the guest book for us and did it in record time for Gayatri Auntie to actually bring it from India. So a big thanks to Gayatri. I keep telling you I owe you a big call, which never happened. I will call you. And Mr. Mari Chetty also. I thank so many people. I don't have the list right now in front of me because Mahika has already covered, Mahika Ritika already covered all of that. But I do thank all of you, like I can see you right now, Sugandha, Vani Katu, Gayatri again, right? Mr. and Mrs. Seturaman. I had a very bad dad joke. Where is Manju? So I said to them, if Snigdha becomes a doctor, he becomes a doctor, Seturaman? Like, what's that? Like, how? I wish one of my daughters becomes a PhD, right, somehow. So anyway, is that good? No? Okay. And a very, very big round of applause for our godly voice, gorgeous. We missed to see the beauty. Snigdha Seturaman, right? I mean, she has done a marvelous job. It's amazing, really. That was really good, right? The God voice is good. I like it. So, thank you very much. If I missed anybody, I'm really sorry. You have it. You are there in our hearts, right? So the gratitude is there for you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you all so much for coming. Please grab dinner and take photos. Oh, take photos with the dancers first and then grab dinner. Okay, thank you.
Alone?